Hi, this video is with my Shadow, and I'm playing Infiltration again. Sorry I haven't uploaded a video for like 7 days now. Just bear with me, it's the final week of the semester, so I've had a load of coursework deadlines and stuff, but once I get home I have a month's holiday, so things should go back to normal. So whereas my last Infiltration video was a load of solo kills, this one has a lot more group situations, so group fights. So I went over to Snow. It always kind of annoys me when I see other people coming with me to Snow, because generally it's a bad idea, so we had 3 people coming. So I just typed in chat, we don't need 3 going to Snow. It actually worked out not too bad in the end, because of what the enemy did, but I'll get around to that. So I assumed that one of the other shadows would open with spikes, so I didn't waste mine. And then dropped down from the platform there, so that the mercenary can target me, and then switched onto him because I thought he'd be the easiest to kill. Not breaking the stun there because there's no need. The guy was nearly dead, and I wasn't in danger of dying. And just making sure I kept the taunt on cooldown. So it actually didn't work out too badly that we'd sent 3 people over here, because they had 2 or 3 people here as well, so... Whereas if they'd only sent 1 person, it would have been a real waste. We would have probably lost mid straight away, and that's not great. So generally, if you see someone going to Snow, don't join them, just go to mid. I often, if I see someone else going to Snow and I was wanting to go there myself, I just go to mid. So this kind of annoys me when there's like no incoming call at all, but it's best to try and not rage too hard in chat, so I just said please try and call in. But neither side had got mid yet, so no harm done. It was still pretty equal at this point, so I just went over to mid. That wasn't really the best place for my phase walk, because by the time I'm actually fighting in mid, I'm too far away to actually use my phase walk. See, over here I'm too far away to use my phase walk, it's not lit up. So just going on this healer here. They had quite a few healers on the team though, so I wasn't making amazing progress. I kind of wasted my Shroud, or Resilience. I assumed that the Sorks there would attack me, but it turned out they were both healers. So here I was just trying to stay alive, and spotted the guy capping, went in there and interrupted them. Then our team managed to get grass back, which was good, so I didn't bother wasting my CC breaker or anything. I didn't really mind if they got mid, we just needed to defend the 2 turrets that we'd got. So before dropping down here I just had a quick look to try and work out which turret needed help. Grass seemed fine, so I dropped down this way. And there was no point in helping out that slinger there, because there are loads of guys on the other team and I'd just probably get myself killed, so I spotted some guys going over to Snow and made my way in the same direction. I was hoping to sack this Juggernaut before he got into the fight, but didn't quite make it. So I taunted him. I forgot that I'd already used my full speed, but I caught up to him in the end. And then I knew my Commando was low, so when I saw that assassin I just went to CC him. That was quite a funny knockback, pretty much knocks me right up into the air. So I was getting pretty low here, so just vanished out. Then it took a second to decide whether I had time to go over and get the med pack or not, but we had enough people there that I thought it was fine. I just got out of stealth so that I was running a bit faster, making sure to place my phase walk before going back into the fight. I was going to go on this healer, but spotted the Sork healer kind of low, so I switched to him. The camera got a bit messed up here because I was rooted, but we got him down. Again, making sure to use my taunt. It's pretty easy to forget about it when you've been playing a class that doesn't have a taunt. So at this point I decided that our team was outnumbering them enough that I wasn't needed, and it would be better if I went over to grass. Because I knew there were some people on my team that hadn't called ink, so it was safer to go and check myself than rely on them actually calling ink. Turns out grass was fine, but better safe than sorry. So there's one guy coming over, so just stuck around to help finish him off. And turns out there was an assassin there as well, so it was a good thing I came. So stunned the mercenary, waited for Shroud to finish before opening up with my CC. So, no idea what happened with Snow at this point. This was me attempting to type in chat without actually clicking in there when I opened all of those boxes. I decided that raging in chat wasn't actually going to be very helpful, so I just didn't send the message. I'm sure people knew what they'd done. I was going to go over to Snow, but I saw that the rest of my team was at mid already, so I thought that was a better place to go. So I'd learned from my lesson earlier about placing phase warp. This was a better place to place it, because when I was actually fighting at mid I could use it. And then went for the healer at the back. Used my Shroud because I expected him to stun me straight away, but he just kind of ran away. Got him really low here. Someone bubbled him just in time. Got a nice crit there from my Shadow Strike. Finished him off. And switched to this healer and got him down. Our team was focusing him nicely. I just wanted to sap this guy here to make sure he didn't interrupt the cap. That was a really bad flashbang, like that wasn't necessary, he was already CC'd and that white barred him. But no, I'm done really. When you know you have a team that isn't very good at calling incoming, it's worth checking over at grass like I'm doing here to make sure that things are okay. So I was going to switch to the operative there, but he vanished. So we had too many here, so I was going to go over back to mid, but just finished off this sort before going. The enemy team was kind of coming one by one at this point. They weren't really attacking as a group, so that made it really easy for us, especially as we had 3 shadows who are very good in 1v1 situations. Or very good against one character. So nothing was critting there. I was kind of expecting to kill him with the last 3 shots, but got him down in the end. That was a fairly easy 1v1 there. The guy was only level 40 though, so I remember I said in my last Infiltration video that I thought they were pretty much fine. I've kind of changed my opinion a bit. The utilities are crazy still. They're still, I'd say, overpowered, but they're still very strong. The damage isn't enough, I don't think. Having played against some concealment operatives recently, I felt pretty weak actually. So obviously you can't really judge balance properly in mid PvP, like you have to wait until you're level 60, but I'm never really that scared when an Infiltration or Deception player opens up on me or my other characters. I'd be a lot more scared if it was Concealment. So Infiltration has a few abilities that hit hard, like Maul and stuff, but none of them are really massive hits. Like none of them are really above 10k consistently. So I think they could do with having a bit more damage. So here I was just kind of messing around, and there was about 5 of them on me here. So I just decided to see if I could escape, popping all my cooldowns. Trying to get around the corners as tightly as possible, picking up the speed boost here. I thought I'd escaped at this point, then I had that grenade on me, so I thought I'd hit my blackout to increase my damage reduction a bit, and I just about managed to escape. The PT was still coming for me, but the shadow went and opened up on him, and I made a break for it to go and pick up the mid pack. So I thought that situation was quite funny. It wasn't like the best play for me to open up on that Sork right in front of their node where lots of them were camping, but it was quite funny. So this guy snuck around the back to try and cap the turret, but that meant I could sap him. And the Sork was a healer, so I decided instead of attacking him, I'd CC him and help the shadow on my team finish off his PT, which we managed to do. So yeah, as I was saying, Infiltration it's got really good utilities, but the damage isn't that amazing and probably could do with having its burst increased a bit. I'm not quite sure how. I'm not really experienced enough with the class to make any really good suggestions. But they still do excel in 1v1s just because the amount of CC they have. The only class I'd be really scared about going up against is Concealment, or Spec I should say rather than class. Just because they can roll so many of your CCs and your damage as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thought I'd bring you Infiltration in group fights rather than just solos the whole time. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to get notifications whenever I upload new videos. I have a Scrapper game coming. I think I have another recording of Infiltration, and I've been working on some Starfighter, but I'll probably sort out the intros and artwork and stuff for that during the holidays, so that might not be for a week or two. So I hope you liked it, and thanks for watching.